is up? What is up? What is up? YouTube. There's my people. There they are. There they are. So, Wednesday's stream got moved forward to 4:30 only for today. Next Wednesday, I'm gonna start streaming at 8 o'clock. Dude, you're so fast with it, man. What are your notifications like, Devin Saplenkov? What are you working with there, bro? How you just sit on YouTube all day, or is it like that thing dings and you're just on it as fast as you can? I'm kind of interested. How you so fast? How you so fast, man? Um, Anyway, yeah, today's gonna be a kind of an early stream because I said Wednesdays and Sundays I'll be going live. But because today's St. Patrick's Day, um, the club I used to work at messaged me and they want me to work tonight, so I have to be there early because normally I don't work Wednesday nights, so I'll be able to go later with you guys. But tonight I gotta be at work at the nightclub at 9 o'clock, so I'm here early. Plus, I didn't want to cut into Uncle John's time too much because he's gonna go live here in a little bit. So there we go. Um, oh yeah, I'm supposed to wear green, huh? I don't really have anything green right now. I gotta find something before I go to work. Um, do I'll find something. I'll find some green here in a little bit. Thanks for tuning in, though, guys. Appreciate it. Igor, Donna the Mazuroom. What? Derek, what's your thoughts on King's move? I mean, when the shoulder's under the table, if it's not within the rules, then it's cheating. You know what I mean? Like, as long as the shoulder's above the table, then I have no problem with it. But once you start breaking the rules where your shoulder goes below the table in a neutral or losing position, then it's cheating. I mean, that's in the rules, you know? But if it's above, then I don't really have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with anything as long as it's within the rule set. I mean, how are you going to bitch about stuff that's in the rules, you know? Damien, oh shoot, I wore no green today. Alan, thanks for tuning in. Tuba Joe, there he is. Silver bullet holds. Oh, no, not silver bullet holds. Although, that's a grip stuff. Look at Tuba Joe coming in with the grip lingo. Igor already spamming the guys hit the like button. I love that. That's good. That's like becoming like part of my stream. Is that Derek's like a like Nazi? Great. You know what? I'll take it. Randy Spurgman in here with the big flex. Just got back from the gym. Well, a little while ago. I went to the gym, then picked up the daughter and got something to eat, and now came back. Just got home. The gym today. I had a late gym session last night, so it was like I got done at almost like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And so I felt like I slept and I woke up and went right back to the gym. Well, took a shower and then woke up and right back to the gym. Like that shit, it's rough. So today was mostly pushing. I did some bench and just general chest stuff pushing. And then I did some balance in my forearm. So I was doing extension more than anything. Just try to build balance. You guys gotta build balance. So Desperation Pinocchio in here. What's going on, brother? He says, what's up, bud? Thanks for tuning in. Arda, thanks for joining up. Mark J, yo, 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 yo. You guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. You guys can give this thing a like, share, and all that type of stuff. Spread it out. But like I said, normally on Wednesdays, I will be at 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time is the plan of when I'm going to start going live. So that way, the guys across the pond can also tune in. It's an okay time. It's not too late for the United States and North America. Well, 8, that's almost 11 o'clock on the East Coast. I don't know. I'm trying to map it out because I was talking to Uncle John and some of the other YouTube channels, and I'm not trying to run into each other. I don't want to go live too much when the other guys are live and start, because a lot of you guys that watch me also watch them, and then we're kind of like fighting over viewers. It's kind of weird. I don't want to be doing that too much if we can help it. So I'm trying to coordinate that a little bit. Chris, good interview with Ingen. He dropped some knowledge. Yes, he did. You guys, if you guys get a chance, go check out that last video I released 2 days ago of my time with Ingen where we sat down and had like a 40-minute conversation. I know the audio was horrible, and that's why I wasn't too excited about releasing it. But all you guys gave me shit about not releasing it and said to release it anyway, so I did. I wasn't too happy with the audio at all, but the content is there. And if you guys listen up, I mean, and you can really understand what Ingen's saying, it's like there's a lot of good stuff. So let's see. From Barbarian Arm Wrestling, thanks for tuning in. Hi, Derek, and everyone. Barbarian Arm Wrestling says, welcome, man. Clerk93 says, yo. Alan Kadrick, what's your thought on almost every famous arm wrestler is on YouTube now? Haha. For sure, this is the best age and era of arm wrestling ever. It's a lot because of Larry's effort and promotion. Agree. Do I think that all the YouTube channels are because of Larry Wheels? I mean, Larry is contributing to the online presence of arm wrestling very heavily. For sure. I would say it'd be more as far as arm wrestlers getting YouTube channels, them seeing other arm wrestlers being successful on YouTube, probably more of a driving factor. Like hardcore arm wrestlers, like seeing like Ryan Bowen or even arm wrestling TV, because those are like people they know making YouTube channels and making money. So I think that would drive Marcio Barbosa into making a YouTube channel more than Larry, because Larry was already established as a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know what would be more what's influencing the YouTube growth. But yes, it's crazy. It's awesome that all these guys are putting out YouTube channels. I just hope they do it correctly, and I hope that it works out for them. Everybody kind of has their own niche and how they want to be viewed and grow and stuff like that. So teach his own, and hopefully it works out. Is it me? Is you muted? I don't think I'm muted. Everybody else says they can hear me. The arm wrestling opinion in here. Derek is awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Chris says audio is fine. Matt, wild, humorous, Larrett, the man, the myth, the desperation Pinocchio. Mike Halbert in here. Derek says, what's up? What's going on, man? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it, guys. It's a masterclass in arm wrestling. Ingen is crazy, but very smart and wise. Yeah, you guys got, if you just pay attention to Ingen, the stuff he says makes sense. You just kind of got to give it a little time. Let it sink in. He's a smart arm wrestler. Let's see. Schoolboy opened the door to everyone. I mean, arm wrestling TV definitely was a big catalyst as far as getting all the YouTube stuff growing. Shoot up to 30 likes, guys, from Ernesto Garcia. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Cleave it. It's a domino effect. I know Juji Mufu also helped a lot. He was super into it. Yeah, Juji, all those big channels that were into it, man, that definitely contributed big time to this big influx of YouTube. On that topic, do I have any moderators in here? Damien, you're in here. I made you a moderator, right? Can you find Justin Bishop started a YouTube channel? Justin and his brother started a channel, a YouTube channel. They put out 3 videos so far. I watched 2 of them today. It was 2 instructional ones and then one like current topic where they're talking about like Hermes and Matt Mask. I didn't watch the Hermes and Matt Mask one because I'm not too hyped on like watching news from other people. I'm more about the instructional type of stuff. So I watched those, and they're really good. They're really good. They definitely have some very valuable points to make, especially as strap pulling and low hand top rolling and things like that. So if you guys get a chance, I'm going to be saying this probably a couple times during this stream. Check it out. It's good information. Justin Bishop and his brother are very, very intelligent arm wrestlers, and they have a great grasp of what's going on the table and how to utilize the strap and their hand height and size and stuff like that. So check them out. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. It's I can't remember the name of it, the name of their channel, because it's not like Bishop Arm Wrestling. It's they just made it today. Damn it. I'll remember. If you guys remember what it is, put it in the spam it in the chat. But yeah, Damien, can you post a link, please, into the chat room for the Justin Bishop channel once we figure out what it is. Matt, you home? Matt? Someone's in my house. Oh, it is you. What's up, bro? Scared. I heard someone in the house, and I was like, y'all calling your name, you weren't answering. I was like, dude, who's in the house right now? All right. Guys, I almost had to kill someone just now. Yeah, dude. It was about to get crazy. I have a roommate, but he didn't answer when I called his name. Oh, whoo, someone almost got murderized. Okay, so where was I? It was just weird. I heard things moving in the living room, and I was like, wait, his car wasn't here when I got home. Okay, sorry, I got a little catch up. Where was that? Ernesto Garcia, shoot up 30 likes, guys. It's Domino Effect, Juji. Derek, you are the most liked content creator right now. I am? From Mark J. Thanks, guys. So I weighed myself, guys. I'm massive right now. Like, Devin should be eating his heart out about how easy I gain weight compared to him. So I weighed myself, and the heaviest I've ever been on this scale. I use the same scale at the same gym, and it's Outlaw Arm Wrestling. That's what it is right there. Outlaw Arm Wrestling, guys. Check them out. YouTube. Damien, please post that. Outlaw Arm Wrestling, the link. But I weighed myself on the same scale today, and I've been like I said, after I got sick, I lost like 25, almost 30, between 25 and 30 pounds. I think it was like 27 pounds. And I was super weak. I've now been eating and lifting and hydrating, and I was at 348 today on the same scale. So most of it been I was at 350 on the scale once, and it stops after 350. It doesn't go anywhere, but balanced right at 350. So 348 today, man. And I'm doing a little bit of cardio and stuff. And whatever. Okay. So sorry, I kind of jumped ahead there. Um, who is the greatest of all time? Denis Saplenkov in prime, or John Brzezinski in prime, or Levon Saganashvili in prime? John Brzezinski. As far as accomplishments go and domination, I mean, it'll never. I don't think it'll be ever be recreated. I don't think anyone will ever be able to take that title, only because there's like, not that John wasn't amazing, and he was, and he accomplished amazing things, but the sport is going to keep getting bigger, and there'll be more and more people in it, and so the likelihood of someone just dominating for like 30 years again is very, very slim. Of someone just being unchecked and just running through everything. So it's going to be John. It's always going to be John. Like, no one will ever give it up beyond Jordan, Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? Like, no one will ever give it up beyond John. So, not that those other guys aren't amazing and they aren't some kind of argument about it, but like 30 years, guys. I mean, like, who's going to run things for 30 years? I mean, with the amount of people in it and the amount of gear you have to take to be top guy, like 30 years on running that. I mean, come on, no one's going to make it. No one's going to make it 30 years. Hopefully this isn't a weird question, but what's your hand measurements, bro? From base of palm to tip of finger. I'm around your size, just curious your hand size compares. I measured this right before I went to Dubai. From here to here, it was 9. I think it was a little bit past 9, but 9 inches. Barbarian Armistice, lots of content, lots of opinions, lots of info. Team Turkish Chihuahua, man, you guys, like, I don't know, man. I don't choose sides in the Devin and Ingen thing, but like, I have a lot of respect for Ingen. And I got a lot of respect for the sport, and I got a lot of respect for all the legends in it and the things they've contributed and stuff. So I don't know. Trying to get too disrespectful on my channel and appreciate it. You know, I'm not too hardcore, but the guy's amazing. He's accomplished everything. He's probably the best lightweight of all time. I don't know. And yeah, whatever. Tournament or super match, what's the future? I think there'll always be both. I think there's going to be always a mix of both, of tournaments and super matches, because you would have to have so many super matches. And you know how many pullers there are out there? Just on my team, there's, I don't know how many guys that are brand new that haven't done tournaments. And so we only did super matches. Like, no one will be getting like serious table time. So I think there's always going to be a mixture of tournaments and super matches. There has to be, to please the masses and to find the cream rise to the top for super matches and stuff like that. So I think there'll always be both. But what do I like? If you're asking what I like, I like super matches. They're fun. Adrian Ruvakaba says YouTubers collab with Devin definitely helped. Yeah, I mean, all the collabs help a ton. Collabing with Larry, collabing with Juji, collabing with Arm Wrestling TV, collabing with all those collabs, they help a lot for sure. The Bama Bull, says Randy. Yeah, the Bama Bull started his own YouTube channel, guys. He's very smart, you guys, and Justin's hilarious, and his brother Josh is in there as well, and he's a really smart dude as well. Devin already being a big name definitely helped. Yeah, I mean, I was talking to Justin earlier today about that, and I was like, dude, just you making a channel and people finding out you have a channel, it's gonna blow up. I said you're gonna have insane growth in the first like month. I said probably, I'm guessing between 5 to 8,000 subscribers, you know, somewhere in the first month, depending on how he plays it. But like Vitaly, when we were in Dubai, Vitaly showed me his YouTube. He didn't have 1,000 subscribers yet. He's like, he just started it. And then by now, he already passed me. He's already at like something crazy. He already passed me up though, and I'm almost at 7,000. So, and I know, but Vitaly is a bigger name in the whole sport than Justin. But Justin's just as big of a name in United States arm wrestling, and there's a lot of United States YouTube followers. So I think Justin's name will blow up pretty quick. He just has to keep putting content out there. Matt Larrett says Bob Brown says he wants a match with someone Bishop. You know who's talking about? I mean, I don't know. There's the two Bishop brothers, and then there's the dad at arm wrestlers as well. So maybe he's talking about the dad or one of them too. It would seem weird for Bob Brown to call out Justin or Josh because they're younger and heavier and stuff. The dad might be similar weight. I can't remember the dad's first name. I met him once. Great family. Those guys are all fantastic. Papa Bishop. We'll call him Papa Bishop. I can't think of his name. His first name. Let's see. Alex McDonald, someone break in. Oh yeah, dude, almost someone said to kill him on the meatloaf. Sorry, I'm catching up on the chats right now, guys. Sorry. Your knowledge is so good, Derek, and you are great on live streams, dude. Keep those guys get those subs up. Thanks. Yeah, I should be hitting 7,000 like tonight, you guys. I'm thinking I hit 7,000 tonight, hopefully. Um, let's see. Do I carry? No, just I was gonna say something corny. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Just these guns, bro. That's all. That's all I carry. Um, let's see. Sup, yo, from Russia with love from Shai Hulud. I mispronounced that. I sorry. Derek, good luck with your arm wrestling greatness. Thanks, Joshua. I appreciate it. EG says, I thought it was going to be one of those Twitch vids where they get robbed during this live stream, too. Wouldn't that be crazy? I just started the stream like 5 minutes ago, or 15 minutes ago, I guess. But damn, that'd be fast. Roommate, you don't live in your own place? Nah. I mean, nah. Save money. You know how expensive Southern California is? Do you have any idea how expensive Southern California is? Um, so no. And plus, I'm not. Yeah. I mean, I could afford my own place now, but why? I don't know. Imagine breaking into a house and running to a 6'9", 350-pound arm wrestler. Bro, I'm 6'8", 348 pounds, right? Come on, I'm not that big. I know I just tell myself, like, when there's like sketchy moments and like in the dark or something like that, or walking through like an alleyway, I always tell myself, I'm like, someone's gonna be way more freaked out running into me than I am into them for sure. So that's what's always calmed me down once I got big. Mike Atah was saying his shoulder was tight when working out with the Cali guys and said it was because he was pulling you. Way to go. Oh, well, I don't want to hurt Mike, but maybe it means I applied some pressure. Woo! Cali burritos all day. Oh man, Spencer says Cali burritos all day. For those of you guys that are not from Southern California and you don't understand what Cali burrito is, Cali burrito generally is a carne asada burrito with guacamole and sour cream and French fries inside of it. Really good. Cleave it to Diener. Chance Shaw, what are your thoughts? Chance is my buddy. Chance is on the uptick right now, doing great. He's #1 Florida right-handed super heavyweight arm wrestler. Chance is awesome. He's a great dude. And he has a huge trajectory right now. I'm gonna be doing some stuff with him. Hopefully, we'll be doing some live streams, and we're both gonna be commentating, I think, at a tournament pretty soon. They want us to commentate, although Chance is boring as fuck. But I'll make it entertaining for you guys. Don't worry. I'll commentate and I'll make Chance interesting just for you guys. But yeah, Chance is awesome. I think he's doing great. I can't wait to see some his super match like Ron Bath and stuff, because people keep giving him shit because he's beating guys at practice or when they're tired. But whatever. Chance is a beast. When I was in the Army, I got a silver bullet put inside me. John Brzezinski, pound for pound goat. Sylvester Stallone's the best. Come on. I think it was John. Make it feel more attainable. Do you reckon John's era were the guys stronger or they are now? I think they are, but I know that bothers people when people say that. But I think they are. I don't know. But I wasn't alive back then, so who knows? Or I wasn't arm wrestling back then. Do you think Matt Mass versus Hermes will be the undercard in Dubai in 29th? I hope so. D Smithers in the house. What's going on, D Smithers? You could find work in the Valley with those artistic films. Much older and much bigger Devin Larrett says, "Hey Derek, what's up? Do an impression, please. Maybe later. I don't think I'm gonna do one today. Actually, I think we'll give it a week because I want to go buy some props. I want to upgrade my impression. And if I do one today, it's gonna be a downgrade. It won't be as nice as the other one. How do we only have 54 likes and 106 people in here? Just kind of wondering. It's a little thumbs up thing. If you guys could just click that, we can get that boosted up. So sub Derek, what's going on? Larry Lichtenstein says, who you got, Hermes or Matt Mask? People have been asking me that, and mine haven't really changed. I still say that Matt is the favorite until proven otherwise, only because their last win. And I haven't pulled Matt, so I don't really have a lot to base it off of as far as physically. So I got to favor Matt because Matt won the last one. Just off that. Who would be your ideal puller to spar with if you had to prepare for the Kurdeka match? If I could train with someone to deal with the Kurdeka match, and I'm thinking about stylistically, who arm wrestle is similar and is a similar build. That's high hand. It's gonna be big, massive dude. That's gonna be posting back. I don't know. I have to think about that. I mean, I love my team, and we can figure it out. We can adjust, and we'll make it happen where I can prepare more for his style and his size. Yeah, I can't think of anybody local right now that arm wrestles is the same style as far as like arm straight up, big old hand, lots of back up pressure. That's like long, like as long as I am. I don't know. The other big guys like my size generally don't pull that way. So I don't know. I'd have to think about that. What's your plan in the near future? Plan in the near future is to get jacked. I kind of don't even want to arm wrestle for like a month or two. I just want to get healthy again, stay in the gym, stay super healthy in the gym, and get big and strong as possible. That's the plan. So that's my current one. Lupkeys is a winning record on Brezink. Oh, that's cool. Okay, thanks. How did Michael feel compared to most recent time you pulled Devin? Answer that last couple streams, but I was way stronger when I pulled Devin, and I was my like weakest I've been in a while when I pulled Mike. So that being said, Mike felt way stronger, but I was way weaker. So you know, um, and Mike was being offensive with me, and Devin was not being offensive. Right? Devin was pulling back and holding. Mike was slamming into me. So there was a difference, right? Different application of pressure. Justin's close enough to North Carolina to drive over to Juju's under construction gym and get some subs. Oh, there you go. Justin should collab with Juju. That'd be awesome. Deffer John says, "Hey, yo, Derek, what's going on?" Deffer? Yo, Derek, who's the next big match you're working towards? Alex Kardeka? Dude, I'm gonna keep fucking that name up. I'm gonna botch it. Or Mike Aiello. On American soil, I want to pull Mike Aiello until I beat him, and then Alex as far as internationally. Can you beat Eric Spoto? I'd love to pull Eric and find out. I think he's injured right now. Last I heard, he hasn't arm wrestled for a while. That he's kind of been on the injured list since I think Devin was there. I don't know. I also saw a picture of Mike hanging out with him like yesterday, so I don't know what that means. If he's back or if they're just talking. Some of your vids have been pretty big numbers, man. Congrats. Thanks, Lloyd. I appreciate it, man. SoCal struggle, bro. Move to Vegas. Ooh, man, that sounds kind of. I can't leave my team or my daughter, but that would be cool, you know. I would go to if I was just gonna go somewhere and move somewhere just for training. I'd move to Utah for sure. I said that like last stream. Yeah, they have Jordan Sill. They have so many top guys. Cody Merritt. They have Craig Tuyes out there right now. Bob Brown. They have a bunch of world champions and stuff like that. That would be the place to grow. Not a lot of tournaments, but yeah, badass arm wrestlers. Once you reach the top, what happens? Do you stay on top and keep competing, or will retire you from competing and just coach? Oh, if I reach the top, more than likely, I'll be running an insane amount of steroids if I reach the top. So if I do, nowadays, I'll probably be closer to 400 pounds and red and like not being able to breathe, and I'll be that guy. So if I'm that guy, then that guy does not stay number one for very long. That version of Derek is more like an Eddie Hall type of thing, where he reaches the peak, wins World's Strongest Man one time, and then deflates. And I'll probably do something like that. I will never leave the sport. I'll stay in the sport as a competitor and as a coach forever. I'll just probably try to actually drop a weight class, get down to being healthy so I don't die in a couple of years from being so heavy. Focus on things like that. But I definitely will never leave the sport. I'm staying arm wrestling forever. Let's see. Sounds fire, thanks. I watched how Bob Brown said that Michael would beat Levon 6-0, and YouTube recommendations were like Ryan Bowen, Devin is going to beat Dennis 6-0. YouTube has a sense of humor. Yeah, it's who knows? Who knows, guys? Who knows how that's going to work? Any thoughts on RVJ versus RBB, Ryan Blue Bowen? I've said that RVJ is the favorite, and I think Ryan has a chance. RVJ is the favorite. I don't think it'd be a sweep, but I think RVJ would come out with the victory. But dude, I could be wrong, and I think that Ryan definitely has a chance. I think he's definitely in the match. What do you think about all this troll game out there now? They're starting to get funny. Like some of them are reading like Larry Larrett right below you. I mean, they're making me laugh. Sorry I'm late. I was watching some Devin stories. By props, do you mean some burnt pancakes? 69 likes. There should be an arm wrestling video game. There should be. I think there was one. UAL made a really cheesy one a long time ago. You might be able to find it in the App Store. There's a couple shitty ones in the App Store for sure. Line says, Devin versus Monster Michael Todd. How do you think the match will go? There's going to be a King's move. First round. I don't think we'll see a double King's move. I highly doubt we'll see a double King's move, but there will be a King's move first round because neither one of those guys are going to let themselves get pinned without trying to do a King's move. So whoever's offensive the first round, the other person will be King's moving or attempting one, right? So we're for sure going to see a King's move, and it'll be like their offensive surge versus the other one's king's move type of thing, and it's gonna be kind of that. That's why, like, I want to see the match. I want to see the match because I want to see who wins this fight. The best of three for them and all this stuff. But I just don't think it's gonna be a super versatile match. I think it's gonna be we kind of know how each of them arm wrestling, but I think um, Devin might have some stuff up his sleeve. I think he's might have some other crazy plans, but we'll see. Who do you want for your next match? What league are you in? WL? No, I'm not in a league. I don't. Yeah, I'm not owned by any league, but I'm also not super high caliber, famous arm wrestler yet. Maybe you guys can help me become super famous by subscribing and liking to my channel. Thank you so much. No, I don't know. I'm gonna just keep my steady progress and keep moving up. Keep loving arm wrestling and flying around and making cool videos for you guys, getting stronger and stronger and stronger until hopefully I'm #1 in the world, and you guys can be with me this entire time. Well, you guys missed the whole first 11 years, but from now on, you guys can be with me. You guys will be my crew. We gotta think of a cool name for everybody. Like all those big YouTube channels, they have like Derek's, duh, Derek's dedicated something. Someone help me out. Come on, you guys got to think of cool names for the crew. Okay, let's see. Oh shit, you guys are taking off on me, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You're going. This is where I lose you, dude. Okay, there we go. Who do I want for my next match? Alex or Michael Yellow? Levon's channel is going crazy. He puts out high-quality videos. His channel will blow up soon. I hope so. Levon's actually really funny. I hope he shows his personality, because if he doesn't, then that channel might get boring. But we'll see. Derek, how long to take a recovery after competition? Depends on the person. Depends on how hard you got torn down at the competition, how fast you heal. From Jock Haveldazzi. Will you compete at Zloty if it happens this year? I'd love to. That's a bucket list tournament of mine for sure. I'd love to compete. Do you train mornings or nights? Depends on my work schedule and when I have my daughter. I just fluctuate it. Why do I get weird feeling run through my arm when training arm wrestling, like some nerves fibers in my forearms? Because you're messing with your nerves. That's why you get pain in your nerves. Arm wrestling is hard on your nerves on the joints. Do you have Arm Bits app? Yes, I do. If you train with Michael, will you train with Devin? Sure, I'd love to train with Devin. I just gotta get up there to his house, and since it's Canada, it's not in the United States. It's a little harder to travel up there. But bucket list thing. I've been meaning to go to Devin's house for the last 7 years. Thoughts on Mazel Jador from Canada? Beast. It's an absolute monster. Huge trajectory, flying through the rankings. Mazel. You guys check him out. Check him out on Instagram and on YouTube. Mazel, actually, if you're in here, post your link to your YouTube and all that stuff. During Michael Todd, why was your wrist not being bent back if his style is too pronation focused? He's not focusing on bending my wrist back as much as he is on maintaining his arm being pronated, his hand. So within my hand, you slide around a little bit, but he wasn't necessarily trying to attack my wrist and bend my hand back. He's more just making sure he locks in his pronation so I can't suck him into a hook. Derek Smith's my hero, Roberts. Yeah, and Gary's my hero, man. You versus Michael would be great. That'd be a great match for you. Yeah, that's what I want. I mean, we've arm wrestled twice, and he's beat me twice. But I did crack his hand back one time, and then I fucked up and I got pinned. But I'll be a lot stronger next time we see each other. Were you surprised you did better than Vitaly in most grip implements in Dubai? How much did you train grip? I was better than him in most. I don't think, was I? What did I beat Vitaly in? I mean, I know I did pretty good, but I didn't know what I beat Vitaly in. How's arm wrestling scene in Seattle, Washington? I don't know. I'm not up there. There's people up there for sure. Derek scared Roid Rage. Like your honesty. Thank you. I was about to say like Eddie Hall. Yep. Derek, do you have any good bouncing stories from work? I have so many. We'd be talking here for a million hours, guys. I've been bouncing for 15 years. How someone got stabbed in the neck the other day, and I saw a dude. I thought he died. He ended up living. He was in critical condition in the hospital, and he ended up living. He got stabbed in the neck, and I was like, oh my god, there was blood gushing out of this dude's neck, and he fainted. It was crazy. He got stabbed. Anyway, how prevalent are steroids in arm wrestling? At the top level, they're very prevalent. At the more amateur and stuff level, they're not very prevalent. Do you think all the top guys are on the juice? How to counter low hand top roll? You want to stay high up into their hands. If they dump their angle, you want to stay up into the fingers. Thoughts on Mazel George? Stop asking the same question. Matthew Garipia, I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Your attitude and persona is awesome, Derek. I would like to be taught by you if I was not so far away in Canada. Come through. It's open. team is open. Come through. Let's get some time. Let's get some time on the table. I'll work with all of you one by one and help you guys out as much as I possibly can. During Michael Todd, why was your wristband up? Oh, he's spamming the question. Do you think Matt Mask could be a top 20 in the world? Of course. Saganash Laredvili versus Irakli Berzink. Who wins? Ooh, Berzink. You gotta go with the last name Berzink. Derek, well, what's you Dubai and came back? Gary Roberts here. Gary Roberts is still my boy. I love that guy. I owe him so much. When is Michael's calcified elbow going to show up? I know that'd be an interesting name. How did you get involved with grip sport? Were you on grip board? I'm not really involved in grip sport. I mean, I just know some people that do grip, and so therefore it's easy to go to some tournaments and stuff. But I'm not really into grip. I don't really train it. I did train it for about a year, but most of my grip's strength is from arm wrestling. You should get big and go to Zloty. It'd be interesting to see you. I will, guys. I'm gonna get fucking massive. I'm not like purposely trying to gain weight, but I'm lifting heavy. I'm eating. And you boy, when that happens for me and my body type and my metabolism, I gain. So we'll see. We'll see where this goes. I just don't want to have a heart attack. Do you think Bart be refereeing in Dubai versus Devin a monster? I think they're getting Bill Collins, which I hope, because Bill Collins is my favorite referee in the world. Tell me about the stabbing at the bar the other night. That's a crazy bouncing story. It's wild. Do you think Devin will try to King's move Michael? Maybe. If he's about to lose. During Michael, dude, you keep asking the same question. Michael's going to hit harder than ever. Yeah. You betcha. What can Devin do to avoid that first hit Michael does? Where is he basically hanging on Devin's hand and dropping down? Devin knows what he's going to do. He has plans. I've talked to both of them, kind of about their plans a little bit and stuff. So he has plans for all of it, and so does Mike. They have plans. During Michael Todd, what was your dude? Same question, Justin. No, stop spamming the chat. We will get you famous, bro. Just keep doing you. Oh, thanks, YouTube. I appreciate you guys. I cannot stand trolls. Oh my gosh. There's Darenenko, Artist Smith. Darenenko. I can't believe you did Artem Taranenko and me. That's a weird mix. Did you combine our faces? I can't. No, I don't think so. Derek, who would you like to pull next in a ready-go situation? I don't know. I'm not even thinking about that right now. I'm just trying to get strong. I just want to get stronger and healthy and bigger and monstrous. I saw the top of the mountain, guys. I traveled and I saw the top of the mountain. I could see it. I saw the top level. And I'm so inspired to just get stronger and try to reach for that. I'm like obsessed with that, with just getting stronger right now. I'm so obsessed with getting stronger. I'm not really thinking about specific matches besides the Alex Cordetta one, but I want to get stronger before that match. So, how old are you, Derek? I'm 35. Do you currently have health insurance? Yeah. Do you need a Neil Pickup name? I know. That's who I need a nickname from, Neil Pickup. But it better be a good one. Derek's OnlyFans, that's what your peeps will be called. Super chat from Arm Wrestling Fan says, the 50, DKK 50. Thank you, man. I really appreciate the support of the channel. Thank you so much. Sorry, I had to scroll down to see it a ways. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support, man. Any kind of super chats you guys do, anything goes towards supporting the channel. And I'm going to put that money towards a trip, guys. I'm going to go on another trip and get you guys some cool footage, behind the scenes stuff and some practice stuff and maybe some tournament stuff. Is anyone on the planet stronger than Lachlan? Maybe not. But there's like 8 guys in this other team down the street that can beat Lachlan. Toby Rama Senjuice says, Derek's Demolishers. Oh, there we go. Will you arm wrestle me? I'm 6'7", 340 pounds. Of course. Why would I not arm wrestle you? Mark B says, how'd you counter low hand top roll? Yeah, like I said, when they drop their angle for a low hand top roll, you want to stay up into their fingers and control the top of their hand. A low hand top roll is really good. If you do a low hand top roll and you have a good grip, like you can hold people with your bottom 2 fingers and hold them into you, then it's way more effective. But if you're just being all offensive, then the other person just has to kind of stay high and keep rising into your hand. So yeah, you stay high. Derek, how do you think you'd match up against Matt Mask? I'd love to pull Matt. He's the favorite. I'd love to pull with him though. Can short guys bounce? Yeah, they can. They just get into fights all the time because everybody tells them to shut up and disrespects them, and so then they have to fight all the time. If you were Devin, what would your plan to beat Michael Todd now that you felt him recently? From Mike Halber. Oh, trying to get the juicy stuff, huh? I would double King's move him. What would be the only exercise would you do if you could only train one move? If you could only train one thing, then maybe just like pull-ups or something like that. Is El Jador stronger than you? Question mark. If by stronger you mean like in the gym, then maybe. You talking about on the arm wrestling table? I'll break him in half. In half. Tall guys always do better at grip stuff. Why is that? A lot of times, not all grip implements, but a lot of times they have longer fingers, and so they can reach around the grip implements more to apply more pressure. Because you're stronger here than you are here, than you are here, than you are here. Weakest out here, right? So since my hand is so long, I can get the implements down to my strongest part, right? So bigger hands for a lot of the implements help out, but not for all of them. There's definitely ones where if you have long fingers, it screws you over. Man, I lost it. Okay, here we are. Here we go. Did you see the guys Todd was with today talk about juice? I don't. You're talking about like Big Boy and them. I didn't watch any of that yet. I will watch that. But I'm not going to speculate on people that aren't arm wrestlers. I don't even really speculate on arm wrestlers and who's taking juice. It's kind of whatever. Our two Georgian guy will pull super match in U.S. 43rd annual state championship or something. Do you have any info on how big this tournament is? No, I do not. I don't have any info on that. Mazel Jador, next best arm wrestler in the world. You are a big fan, Rosario Garcia, or is that Mazel under disguise? Waiting for Tyler Legend to pop up. I know you guys. If Tyler gets in here, you guys got to let me know. I got a T-shirt made for him. I got. You should collab with Big Boy. Dude, he lived 35, or they train in like 30 minutes away from me, but I don't have those contacts. So, I think Mike and Rebecca maybe put a word out for me that if Big Boy liked the arm wrestling and he wants to continue doing it, to hit me up because I'm so close. Hopefully. That'd be cool, right? Really appreciate your honesty about PDs, and I feel it's a question most people try to avoid in the sport. Respect, man. Thank you so much, Adrian. Derek's Dinosaurs from Toby Rama. Derek's Dinosaurs. Derek's Dinos. That's kind of a cool name. I mean, maybe we collab with Big Boy. Derek's Direct Deposit. Do you know if they announced the pad size yet? I believe they're doing it on standard pads, guys, not WAL pads. Wow, they both talk to you, that level of trust. Who do you have money on, Lord Devon or Dusty Santa? Jesus Christ. I've never heard anybody call Michael Todd Dusty Santa. You guys, I said Mike is the favorite. The ball's in Devon's court, I think, because Devon's the one that has to gain a bunch of weight and has been sick and stuff. So Devon's playing catch up, I think, it's strength wise and stuff to Mike. And it's just whether or not Devon can catch up and make the right adjustments. So Mike would be the favorite, like in like Vegas, the odds, you know. So we'll just go with the odds. I don't want to get too personal opinionated on it. Any events coming up to Texas? Not that I've heard of. I'm sure there are. Texas has been pretty active lately. I don't know the specifics of their tournaments, though, but I'm pretty sure there are Texas tournaments coming up. Do you think Bill Collins could end up being biased ref since it sounds like he was chosen by Michael? No. Dude, Bill's been reffing for a million years, so no way. How do you stay so positive all the time? Because I'm talking about my favorite thing. You guys have me talking about arm wrestling, which is like my whole life is dedicated to, and talking about super matches and things like that I love. I got arm wrestling tattoos on me, so I'm in my zone. When I'm talking about arm wrestling, I'm in my zone. That's why I can just keep talking for hours. Like these are things I care about and stuff. So it's talking about something that makes me happy. So yeah, when I leave here, guys, I'm not mean, but when I'm not here or when I'm not, talking about arm wrestling, people don't really talk to me. One, I'm giant, and I don't really have like a resting bitch face, but I just. When I'm a really focused individual. So when I'm not here, I'm just like waiting to get back and talk about arm wrestling or training. So I'm like, that's me at work. And people are like, you gonna smile sometimes? I'm like, I'm bored. I just want to go home and train and arm wrestle. So now I'm in my zone. So I was actually just talking to one of my best friends last night about this. I was asking my best friend, I said, hey, when you're watching my streams, do I seem fake to you? Because there's certain people, and I'm not going to go into who, but there's certain people that when the camera comes on, they're fake as shit. Like I know them without the camera, and when the camera comes on, it's just like, oh my god, they're totally different. And so I asked him, I was like, do I seem like fake? Like I'm forcing it to you? And this is like my best friend. He knows me the best, and he was like, oh no. He goes, you seem like you have a little more energy, but not fake. Like, and I agree. I definitely turn up the energy a little bit for camera. I'm not always energetic, but generally this is my mindset. That's kind of a weird topic. Anyway. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. Remind everyone to like your video. Hey guys, gotta get them likes up. We're at what, 98 likes, 151 people? Oh, we can do better than that. I'm glad to hear you're obsessed with getting stronger. What's your diet plan like? Honestly, okay, on that topic, my diet plan. If I was gonna pay anyone to help me, in life. Like if I was going to invest money into like a trainer or something like that, I would invest money into a dietitian. For me, that's something that I don't want to say I've struggled with because I've done a bunch of research and I've gone on the some fad diets and stuff, but I feel like it's something I've never had completely figured out or dialed in, and I feel like that's something I could someone could guide me on that I think I would actually follow. A lot of the other stuff when people talk about strength training and things like that, I'm like, I don't trust what you're saying, or I've done a lot of research on this, I don't trust that. But when it comes to someone writing me a specific diet, knowing my strength goals and my lifestyle, that would be something I'd value a lot, and that I don't think I have the best grasp on yet. So, yeah, my diet plan right now is mostly my carbs are white rice for the most part, and besides that, it's just a lot of meat and vegetables is the goal. But every once in a while, it doesn't happen. Um, are you and Alex Fredetcha the same height? I think so. It's a very mean and nasty place. I don't know what that is. You're 35. I thought you were 28. What's your secret? I always work at night, and I wear sunglasses. Stay out of the sun. I'm pale as fuck. I know Sacramento is basically another state for you, but Alan Thralls would be a dope collab. Well, that sounds great. It's a little far away from me, though. It's like an 8-hour drive. What would you say one of the most important things that you learned from Ingen Terzi? That I learned from Ingen Terzi. He opened my eyes and he made me look into things I already knew a lot, but there were some things he taught me. Basically, control. You guys all right. I'm gonna break into this for a little bit. I know I'm not caught up on the chat. I know you guys love me answering the questions. That's the title of the video, was Silver Bullet. I want to go over that. That's exactly what this guy's asking about. What I learned from Ingen Terzi. I kind of want to go on a little tirade about this Silver Bullet thought process of mine, and yeah, right. So sorry, I'll catch up. I'm just gonna jump down to the bottom questions after I'm done getting this thought out. Okay, so I think there's two styles of arm wrestling predominantly. I think that there's silver bullet arm wrestling, and then there's I gotta think of a better name for it, but a control-based style of arm wrestling, right? We call silver bullet arm wrestling would be where you look for the one thing that will crack the one weakness and you attack it. Silver bullet arm wrestling is more based on the fact that you're probably weaker than your opponent, or at the same level, but mostly weaker, right? So like a silver bullet arm wrestler would be people that you see fly out, or even inside. It can be inside or outside, but it's someone that is sacrificing certain things in order to expose a one specific weak point, like a silver bullet, like you're shooting a werewolf. One silver bullet, the one answer, the one thing you can do to take down this beast, right? The silver bullet arm wrestlers, like flying out or going up or doing extreme movements. Derek kind of has. Derek. Someone said Derek in the chat, and fuck my head. Devin kind of has like kind of a silver bullet style, right? He really attacks like the ultimate leverage points. Then Ingen, when I'm talking Ingen, right, and you can see a lot in the video, everything's based off control. Everything is based off of him being as strong or stronger than the person, specifically in the hand, right? So his whole thing is based around, when I grab you, I've worked my hand and wrist so much that I'm probably stronger than you, and now it's such a balanced style of arm wrestling where I'm controlling center of the table. I'm not flying out and hitting into the fingertips and stuff and doing these wild movements normally. It's more center and based on my hand control and my strength. So it's balanced, right? Instead of seeking out huge points, it's assuming that I'm going to grab you and control below your wrist and above your wrist at the same time. And my whole approach is going to be control based. So it's two different styles, right? But now neither one of them are incorrect. It's just you have to understand what each one is. Now, I would say, and these are things that I think about all day right now, is that as you are training, it'd be probably more productive physically if you have a control style based training. So if you're at practice, if you're grabbing guys deep into their hand, when I say deep into their hand, I mean not next to their fingers, you're grabbing them near their palm of their hand, and you're able to top roll someone from the palm of their hand, we'll say. Now, it's not the most intelligent way to attack someone's fingertips, but if you can get to the point where you can top roll everybody from deep in their hand, not only will your pronation and everything be way more blown up and way more productive, then when you finally do reach a guy, so say I only train deep in someone's hand, and I'm only pronating, I'm top rolling everyone from deep inside their palm, right? I'm just pronating, muscling through their hand and busting their wrist back from deep inside, which is really, really hard. Right? If I got used to doing that and I get to a point where I can do that to like everyone, right? Even like local state champions and everyone, I can top roll them from in their palm. Then I go against Denis Saplenkov. I go against someone that has super big hand and super strong cup, right? Um, so if when I go against Denis Saplenkov, the strongest cup, and I'm always used to top rolling people in their palm, what happens when I use all that pronation, all that strength I've built up from going into people's strength, and now I go up into Denis's hand a little bit, up into his fingers, sorry, up into Denis Saplenkov's fingers. Well, now all that strength and that comfort I've built of controlling in a disadvantageous position, now I go up in someone's fingers, and then it would amplify my ability to top roll that person, right? So if you train in a style of control, and then slowly when you need it, you dial up the advantage, then yeah, then it would be more effective when you go against certain people, right? So you can dial up your silver bullet in this. So I'm building up the idea that to train in a controlled style would be more productive in the big picture than to target specifics. Um, yeah, Mazel Jador killing the chat room. So I'm sorry, guys. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about Silver Bullet. Silver Bullet is someone that targets really specific styles and sacrifices like offense and sacrifices rising ability or sacrifices all type of things in order to attack this one thing, this one component that will hopefully beat their opponent. Right? That's like Silver Bullet arm wrestling. And then there's like a controlled style. Yeah. So when you think controlled, think of like John Brzenk, who based his whole style off him having such a strong hand and wrist that you're screwed. I'm gonna grab you low and high, and I'm gonna just steer your whole arm over. And I'm so strong, and I trust my strength so much that I don't need to fly around and fly crazy. I just control, right? Denis Saplenkov, Ingen Terzi, guys that control hand and wrist control and just ease through everything, right? Those are the balanced guys, the control style guys. Anyway, okay, here we go to the bottom. I jumped to the bottom. Sorry if I missed your guys' question. If I missed your question, just please re-ask it again. Here we go at the bottom with Mazel Jador. He said, I think a couple minutes ago, update Uncle John After Dark in 29 minutes to avoid crossover like we done last week during After Dark. Oh, did someone ask why I'm up or why I'm on so early? Yeah, I'm trying to not run into Uncle John too much. That was the point, right? Is that we'd get things not clashing. Top Roll King Productions. Oh, Artem in the house. What's up, bud? Mazel, can you post a link to Artem's channel? Although Artem has a bigger channel than me, but still, whatever. I'll still help promote it. Can you hook out of a King's move? So you're in a King's move, pronated. Can you hook? Yes, you can do that, but you would sacrifice a lot of position in order to come back in and get a tight hook. That transition, you would lose a lot of power during that transition. Do you see Devin versus Yannick? Devin looks super impressive. Imagine him in 2 months' time. I know. We'll see. I hope he keeps gaining and he gets massive and has enough power that he needs to accomplish the mission for sure. I need a schedule. There's so much content right now. Wednesdays and Sundays are my live streams. Those are mine. But I'm trying to find because Uncle John is live streaming on what Tuesdays, Wednesdays. I'm not sure what other days. Mazel, do you know what other days that John's streaming? But I want to do Wednesdays at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That's my plan. But just tonight, I'm working a special event for St. Patrick's Day, so I had to go a little early. Derek Smith, if someone randomly tried to fight Larry Wheels, how easy would it be for Larry? That's a crazy question, and it depends on the person. Depends on a lot of things. What would you say, John? So would you say John was a silver bullet type puller? Devin, I would say yes, but John, no, I would not say. I would say John is more of a controlled type. The only difference that a control style puller does is they'll make micro adjustments, meaning like if someone is the ultimate hook puller, then Ingen Terzi or John, they'll still pull backwards to top roll the guy, but from the base of inside their hand and trusting their pronation in their wrist to do the work, to control the guy, right? But they won't be flying way out, right? Unless they're in like super danger. So let's see. Hey, Derek, quick question. 12 years ago, I broke my arm during a basketball game, needed surgery, plate and screws. Do you think it's wise to arm wrestle with this arm? Arm feels great. Well, if the arm feels great, then why not? Ease into it. Let your body adjust for arm wrestling. I wouldn't go super crazy hard. I would really ease into the pressure, but yeah, why not, dude? I mean, everything heals, right, in time, and hopefully the bone's calcified, and they say when it breaks, it heals tighter. I know the plates and screws might get a little weird with your body adjusting, but yeah, I mean, I'd ease into it. I know that if I had that, I would still arm wrestle. But, whatever. Know what I'm saying. Says, hey, Artem, we got your back, Artem. Hold on. There could be moderators and live streams. Yeah. Artem, when you click on the person's name, and then it'll ask you add as moderator, and you could add them as moderator. So pretty much all the moderators I have are people that I know or have talked to and stuff that I trust. Does finger strength have any importance for a top roller? Mine are Sunday from 7 to 8 p.m. Oh, well, mine are Sundays, but when my practice starts, usually, so mine are around 12:30 Pacific Standard Time to like 1:30 or so. So ours won't cross over on Sundays. John is 100% control, exactly. Um, let's see, Michelle Jor, Wednesday, 10 o'clock Atlantic, Tuesday, the same time usually. Other than that, they are random. Those for the okay. Okay, so he does Tuesday and Wednesday only for live chat or for live streams. Uncle John does? Okay. Uh I didn't do any impressions today. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna take a break today. So it'll probably be next Wednesday. I'll do next impersonation. I really do want to up it. Straps allow you to lose your hand a bit more. While you'll be safer if you lose your hand in a strap, I guess you'd say. Well, I mean, then you could, if you're outside the strap, you could still slip and get a restart. If you're already in the strap, then you ain't slipping, bro. You're going for that ride. But at least you can hang on, and the strap can apply a lot more pressure. Um, if you had to pick one strength over another, I know it's more than one, but what is the main muscle you think being used in arm wrestling? You just answered. I know there's more than one. What's the main muscle? It depends on your style, man. Different people do different styles in different directions and use entirely different muscles, right? So it totally depends on you as an arm wrestler and what you like to focus on. You guys, how are we at 126 likes and 136 people, 51 minutes in? That means our likes should be at like 160 or something like that. I mean, we should bump those up to 160. I need those likes to 160. I need them right now. Come on. These are rookie numbers, guys. We're not rookies in here, all right? This is a like whoring stream, all right? Pump those way up. Just come to give you a like. Thanks, Waffle Fries. I appreciate you. I just realized that Devin has never beat any Europeans right-handed. Is it right? I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Moderator 2.0 here. I was the Turkey 900 people linking and timing out left and right. Yeah, Mazel murdered that. Murdered in a good way. He killed out that whole stream in Turkey. He was doing an awesome job. How much do you weigh? Also, do you consider a person that weighs 280 pounds that can do pull-ups strong, and does pull-ups help on the table? Pull-ups help on the table a ton. As far as a compound movement, there's not a lift that I would advise more than like neutral grip pull-ups. But how much do I weigh? I weigh about, well, today at the gym I was 248 on the scale. So I'm getting back up there again. 280 pounds. I don't know. I mean, I can do some pull-ups. I mean, I can't do a ton. Neutral grip. If my elbows aren't hurting and I'm fresh from a full hang, I'm 6'8". I got the longest arms like ever, but I can do, I don't know, probably like 8 or so from like a dead hang. Now, if I do partials and stuff and don't go all the way down, then I can do a good amount more. Badlands Arm Sports says, "Sup, brother? What's up, man? For a beginner, how do I find sources or a program to get better in arm wrestling?" Well, there's a lot of information out there about people talking about how they design their programs and stuff like that. Everybody kind of does it differently. You're basically going to find 3 trains of thought when it comes to training for arm wrestling. You're going to find the pure table time guys that are like, just sit on the table, arm wrestle 3 times a week, and that's it. Then you're going to find the guys that do compound movements, like they have a pulley system in front of them, a pulley system to the right, a rubber band underneath their nuts, and they're just trying to arm wrestle and try to recreate arm wrestling on a pulley system, which is good as far as muscle coordination. It brings the muscles together, gets you used to using a bunch of muscles at once. I find it's kind of sloppy as far as isolation and knowing what you're working exactly. And then you have guys that are more isolated, kind of like a bodybuilder. They lift one muscle at a time and really, but like they change the programming for strength gains instead of like size. And then they try to put all that together during practice, right? Those are the 3 main ways you see. Now, some people have hybrids where they combine them and things like that, and they jump around. But those are the 3 main styles of training for arm wrestling. You just got to kind of pick what suits you. Some people just make sense, and it was for me for a while, where I'm just like, well, I want to get stronger at arm wrestling, so I'm going to grab a pulley, and I'm going to arm wrestle the pulley until I get strong at arm wrestling. But that pulley will never be an opponent. And then that's when you start making gains like 44% stronger, but then it doesn't carry over exactly to the table. Not that you didn't get 44% stronger in that movement, but that movement is not exactly pure arm wrestling. So you have to find that balance where you can make everything carry over to the table, right? So I like training one muscle at a time and then put them all together on the table. So at least I know those muscles are all stronger, and then practice is for putting them all together and making them work together, right? That's how I approach it. That's what makes the most sense to me. That's the only way I can like organize it in my head and keep track of the lifts and stuff like that. Yeah. Silver bullets, the name of your viewers. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Derek's silver bullets. Oh. How do you guys like that? How do you guys like that silver bullets? Would that be the name of the viewers? And like people are gonna be like, what does that have to do with anything? But I think it's kind of cool. I think silver bullets is a pretty badass name for viewers. Adam Eve says, "Sup, big dog? What's going on, man? So hard to train with COVID, other with other people, just training at home, weights, etc. Any tips? Start training your hand. It takes years to get your hand and wrist, like your pronation and cupping and all that stuff, to a good level. So start doing that. And as soon as you get on the table, man, you gotta get on the table because there's so much you have to learn and get comfortable doing on an arm wrestling table that you're never gonna recreate it at home all the way. And even if you think you are, you're not. You're not. And when you get on the table, you'll be like, oh my god, because arm wrestling uses so many different pressures and muscles at once. It's you can't recreate it. There's no machine available that does it perfectly. Um, Ding dong, the witch is dead. $50 for impersonation, or wait till the next week. Oh, Mazel, don't pimp me out like that. He knows I'm a whore for money. Jesus Christ. Uh, let's see. Elbow tendon would be my strongest muscle. There you go. Well, at one thumb. Oh, did someone give me a thumb down? Sons of bitches. Love you, Derek, but it's late here, and this is too long a video. What's a silver bullet title about? Oh man, I already went over it. Um, damn it. I need to see. This is what I need to. Why ain't you my Patreon? Artem, are you in my chat promoting your Patreon for your channel right now? Oh, you son of a bitch. All right, you guys, if you guys want to check out Patreon, patreon.com/awderek. I do have one. Which I try to remember to plug it like once a chat or once a live stream. But yeah, it just goes towards the channel. Me getting nicer equipment and stuff like that, and being able to travel to bring you guys better content. That's what that money's going towards. Let's see, 248 pounds. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, did I say 248? I meant 348. Shit, I said 248. 348, not 248. So, how do I have 100 pounds on there? Dude, I'm sorry, guys. I said 348 pounds. I'm not 248. Shit. Do you think Michael Todd's arm restrictions give an advantage? Seems he can't twist his shoulder when his arm extended and almost pinned. And that it's like an anomaly, right? Who knows, man? I can't believe I said 248. Sorry, man. 448. Holy shit. Let's see. Someone in the super chat. Jumping down to the super chat. Coming in from Badlands Arm Sports, a $5 super chat. There you go, bro. I appreciate it, Badlands. Thank you for the support, man. Yeah. Is that our... Man, I just realized I haven't got a lot of super chats. You guys hate me now or what? No, I don't give a shit. Where do I want to travel next? Sorry, I jumped down to the bottom, guys. Where do I want to travel next? Dude, Georgia sounds awesome. Levon invited me out there. I don't really know anybody else besides Levon. And I don't know if any of them speak English, so that seems like it could be a little rough, but that sounds cool. Another part of me, my life goal is to travel to Japan. I do have a buddy in Vietnam, and that sounds really cool too. Or somewhere like, I have family in Germany. I heard England's pretty locked down right now, but I'd like to go there as well. One of those. But that's as far as outside the United States. Within the United States, I'll be going to Arizona pretty soon, and then I want to go travel to train with Michael, and what's he in Arkansas, I think. Yeah, so I'll go out there pretty soon. Who do you think has the most upwards potential of the heavyweight arm wrestlers? Heavyweight meaning super heavyweight. Upward potential. I mean, chances flying up right now. Upward potential. I mean, when Corey heals up and everything, and he's back to being strong, full 100% again, his potential is crazy. Yeah, something like that. Devin asked if you're trying to be 500. I don't. It's probably not the real Devin, guys. Sorry, I skipped a bunch of people, but Devin messaged me yesterday after the stream. Was it yesterday or the day before? Anyway, when I went live and there was like a Devin in the chat, he messaged me. He's like, that wasn't me. He's like, some guy actually has a full-on Devin Larrett account with the picture and everything, and it's spelled the same way somehow. Derek, maybe put all your links in your channel description. I know. I suck. I suck at this. I'm just bad. Let's go to Thailand. Lorenzo says, let's go to Thailand, man. I'm down. We'll go see. We have an ex-teammate that lives in Thailand. We'll go visit him. Who do you think Levon is going to blow? Do you think Levon is going to blow Michael Todd's whole arm out of his body like Alien? No, I don't think so. That sounds insane. Imagine having lockdown 5 more years without matches and keep arguing who's the number one. It can be the future. Do you like anime? Yes, I'm an anime nerd. Why did you ask? You guys remember, I was a professional video game player, so I was a nerd. So yes, I like anime. I'm an anime fan as well. If any of you guys are, that's badass. Please let me know who your favorite animes are in the chat right now if you guys like watching anime. Hey Derek, how important is pronation compared to rising and cupping? How do you usually train it off the table? It all depends on you, man. I think that cupping is the most important one because I think it nullifies their pronation and it can lead to the most the best options if you have superior cupping. Then after that, I think rising and then pronation. They're close. Rising makes it so people have to hold on to you, right? If you're up, then when the moment you start pulling back, their hand folds and they have to hold on, or they start holding on to you, right? So rising, that's pretty awesome to make people hold on to you. Pronation is important depending on your style. So they're equally important, but cupping I think does the most. So yeah. And how do I train it off the table? I cup, rise, and roll. Cup, rise, and roll. I mean, cupping, different handles in the gym and things like that, and different ways, isometric, negatives, or, concentric movements. And then same thing with rising and rolling. A lot of static hold and small movement, but that's a deep question. But just look at Voice of Arm Wrestling has a million videos on how to train those things. But mine, it's the training for arm wrestling. Usually, there's a few things I do that are unique, but as far as like the specific lifts, you can kind of find them. They're pretty universal. Most of us all do very similar things in the gym. It's nothing too wild. I might have like 2 lifts or something that you guys haven't seen before, but besides that, it's pretty much the same shit everybody else does. I just do it heavier. You know what I'm saying? um, Hey Derek, I'm good at hook and top roll. I can hold easily, but pinning seems impossible. What exercise would you recommend to train pinning, especially pinning in top roll position? Um, so you top roll. I'm good at hook and top rolling. I can hold easily, but pinning's. Well, you hold where? Are you like holding on the side of your body? You're holding center table. Where are you holding? And then we could talk about why you're not pinning, or why it's hard for you to pin. Um, Especially pinning in a top roll position. Are you over rotating? Do you take the guy's hand and then you just keep trying to rotate and then they go like this, and they bring this part of their hand up? Because that means you're over rotating. You're not taking control. So stop rotating so much. Just rotate enough where you have taken their hand just a little bit and then steer the rest of their arm across the pad until you win. Stop rotating so much. Okay. Oh, Bill Baker with $9.99. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you supporting the channel with a $10 super chat. Thanks, Bill. Bill always coming in huge in here, dropping off the money. Thanks, Bill. Dragon Ball Z. Oh my God, who said that? Let's be honest. You took it easy on Michael Todd in your practice pull session. You can't fool me. Thanks, Adam. Yeah, I felt bad for the guy. He had a big match coming up. He said you want to go to Japan. Oh, that's why people ask if I like anime. Dude, I mean that's just one of the many factors. Yeah, just a giant white dude that wants to go to Japan and walk around. Attack on Titan. That's a badass anime. The Silver Bullet. Did anybody tell me whether or not they liked Silver Bullet? Oh, I think I skipped over that chunk. Damn it. Maybe that. Carlo, what do you think about the calling my crew, y'all in the chat, my Silver Bullets? Someone said that. I think it's kind of cool. Naruto, Weebs. Can't think of a name for your group, but you could be Smith the Monolith. Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen, badass anime. Baki, okay. One Piece, yeah, my boy. Way too many lists. Yeah, that's true. Go to Japan. Dude, Japan. Can you guys, wouldn't that be a cool vlog, though? Just me walking down the street vlogging. You just see heads down here. You just see the tops of people's heads as I walk by them because I'm so tall. You can't actually see them. That would be funny as hell. Fist of the North Star. Ooh, that's badass with Ken. Hunter x Hunter, amazing. Bleach is the best anime. Bleach is really good. Lots of fillers. Berserk, Attack on Titan. Dude, yes, yes, all the nerds in here. I'm with it. What's up, fellas? New nickname for you, bro. The arm wrestling weeboo. What is this advice? Fart Makas. Baki, definitely my favorite Pokemon. Okay. All right, guys. All right. We got a lot of anime fans in here. Awesome. Welcome. How different does Devin and Michael Todd feel when you're pulling them? They both, besides when Michael was slamming into me, generally they both let you get to their your power, so you feel really good against them. It's a false sense of security because they want you to work usually. So they'll like go to the King's move or something, and you'll be grinding. And you're like, oh man, I feel great, and then it stops. You feel good for a second. Now, if you arm wrestle like Levon or something like that, it's just center of the table, and you just can't move. Right? There's just so it doesn't mean that Levon beats them, it just means they're different styles. Levon controls center, and a lot of those guys up there control center table really well. Get on the vertical diet. That's the diet I usually do when I'm healthy and I'm trying, but I don't know. It'd just be cool to have a dietitian. Um, okay. People keep asking me about. I've pulled Devin and Michael. I know I mentioned it like 3 times today, guys. You should make a Twitch channel. I would use my free sub. I never use. I bet a lot of peeps on here would watch Twitch Prime. Yeah, I don't game very much anymore though. I'm here with you guys. Right? I spent a summer in Japan performing vocally. They were way ahead of us in technology wise. I know it seems that way. I think silver bullets are cool. Anime arm wrestling fan Derek Smith, Big D world champion. All right. How we doing on time? Azelle? Is John started yet? How do you train side pressure at home, possibly with a dumbbell? If you only have a dumbbell, how would you train side pressure? Side pressure is the ability to move. For me, people have different definitions. Is your ability to move your elbow across the pad, so it's chest, and your rotator cuff with like internal rotation, like old school arm wrestling. So it's those two things at the same time is side pressure. And then your shoulder kind of stabilizes everything. 8 minutes. All right, thanks. So that's what side pressure is. So it's hard to work a dumbbell. It's hard to work your chest and everything with dumbbells unless you have. I mean, you could do dumbbell flies. I guess that would carry over. And then as far as you could lay down and do stuff with your rotator cuff if you lay down on your side with the dumbbell, but not a ton. Where's Tyler in his super chats? Who gonna pay the bills? No, man, you guys, I don't. This isn't. I know I've been getting really lucky with all the super chats, and I appreciate it so much. But that is not 100% why I'm here. That is not at all. I'm here because I love talking about arm wrestling, and I'm trying to grow the channel and stuff like that, and just trying to answer your guys' questions and help everybody grow and learn. I mean, I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of my channel is based towards newer guys and answering questions and helping people out. Like that's my goal. It's my thing. It's like what I like to do. If that helps my channel grow, awesome. That'd be way more awesome than just talking all the time, I guess. How do you train side pressure at home? I don't. What do you think about Japanese arm wrestling? Their way looks a lot more dangerous. Oh, like the sumo wrestling? That looks cool, man. I've never done that before. The Daronators or the Daromeisters, the Smith cakes. I think Todd will cheeseball Levon easily. Of course, Levon beat them. You must have the biggest waifu pillow. Have you ever watched Strongman, and do you have any interest in Strongman? No, I know I'm built for Strongman, but nah, man, that shit hurts. I don't want to have like 400 pounds above my head and shit. And oh, God, that sounds horrible. How tall are you then, man? I'm 6 foot. Oh, last I measured, I was 6'8", and that was like 12 years ago. 6'8", unless I shrank. It was confusing seeing you next to Vitaly. I read many comments talking about Vitaly being 6'10", and you're like the same height as him, almost look like. He's about an inch taller than me, so I think Vitaly's 6'9", and I'm like 6'8". But he was like, he's like this much longer than me. In the hand, in the wrist, in the height, and everything. Vitaly has like an inch on me. Is training fasted good? You're asking a fat guy if training fasted is good. Sure. In your opinion, from your experience, is it tough to get to a proper grip with Devin practicing or tourney? Is he right about the grip dilemmas? Larrett fan, just wondering. Yeah, Devin is the smartest arm wrestler I've ever arm wrestled with. As far as knowing the sport and knowing how to take advantage of certain things, it's not even close. It's wild. So it's very difficult to get a grip with him that you're comfortable in. Okay, where are we at? We caught up here? Yeah. Okay. So Mazel plugging John's channel. That should be starting up pretty soon. Derek, you know when there will be videos from the Ingen Jersey tournament and why nobody has uploaded anything yet? Some of the videos, the clips are out on like the professional cameras, not my live stream. They're out. I have one more video to release from the Turkey trip. I have a behind the scenes, so you guys are going to see a bunch. You'll see Krasimir, Vitaly, Levon. You'll see me joke around with all them. I have that one last video, which is probably going to be one of the coolest videos as far as the fan goes. And I got to go down there to where the tournament was held, and I got to go behind the stage and looking around. There's some crazy shit. So I got some cool footage. It's my last video of the whole Turkey trip. I'm going to get it within the next couple days out to you guys, but I think you'll like it. I just want to pick some cool music. You know, I want to make that one kind of nice. It's the last one, so that will be coming out. But yeah, I've seen some of the other super matches already put out there. Can I dunk? Yes, I can dunk easily. Krasi's the GOAT, I know. Mazel, spam the Patreon. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. All right, guys. Like, how much more time we got, Mazel? This is what I want to do, guys. This is what I want to do. I think this would be cool. I was talking to Uncle John earlier. It'd be cool if, what do we have? 106 people in here right now. It'd be badass if we dumped 106 people into John's chat in 4 minutes. All right, 4 minutes. I'm gonna stay live, and then once this ends, it'd be awesome. Just as a as a favor to me, guys, because I love you guys so much. If you could just dump into John's stream, like everybody, 102 people, send the raid. There you go. Send the raid to Uncle John's live stream. Trying to coordinate this, so we can work together. That's what it's all about. This whole sport and this whole community is founded on working together, being tight knit, and I'm a big fan of that. Right. So in about 4 minutes, we're gonna go over there. If you give yourself a number ranked in North America, what rank would you give yourself? People ask me that a lot. I think I'm around 10th. I'm around 10th, I think. Don't mean to be disrespectful to anyone that thinks I might have just put myself above you or anything like that, but I think that's where I'm about, right-handed. I just haven't been competing and stuff like that lately, but I figure I'm around there. So, yeah, Derek, you should put out a survey for your stage name. I know, guys. We got a lot to figure out. 3 minutes to Uncle John bombard from Derek and his tater tots. No, that's a weak name. I would never name my crew Tater Tots. We roll hard. I'm not getting some weak ass name. That's like Derek and the glass jaws. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? My guys don't have glass jaws. We don't get dropped out quick. Who hit the dislike button? I know someone hit me a dislike. You sons of bitches. It was probably Artem. I bet you it was Artem. I know it was Artem. I'll tell you about this ends. I caught it late. I had a ton of questions. Blackpaw, hit me with one quick before it's over. Blackpaw, hit me with a question right now, man. It's your last chance. Do you think Jared Carteret likes his stage name, the Ginger Dread Man? It used to be the Gingerbread Man. They changed it to Ginger Dread Man. He doesn't tell them to stop, so we must be kind of okay with it. Hell yeah, Uncle John will love it. Adam, that one guy. Derek and the waffle fries. You guys, I can't call y'all waffle fry. I meet you guys in person. Hey, I watch your streams all the time. You're a waffle fry? Oh wow, what's up, waffle fry? Does John Brzezinski have the best style for arm wrestling? John Brzezinski arm wrestles the way you breathe air or walk. It's natural for him. So to say he has a style besides a style of control and strength, it's kind of hard, right? Because he can do all of it. Blackpaw, you gotta shoot, man. Think calisthenics at heavyweight can replace weightlifting for arm wrestling? No, calisthenics won't hit the specific angles and the stuff that caters to arm wrestling. It does have some, for sure, has some carryover, but there's a lot of things that it doesn't hit. So it wouldn't be, you couldn't just do calisthenics and be an amazing arm wrestler, in my opinion, unless you're doing enough table time to make up for all those gaps that calisthenics does not hit. Derek and the potatoes. What's up, Derek? The D-pack. Alan McKeeve is the king of silver bulleting. There you go. Give your best. Oh, Omai Wamo Shinduru. Bro, I don't speak Japanese. Which European puller have you pulled? I don't know, a lot. I've pulled a few now. Tater Tots, let's go. You gonna join WL when you're fit? No. I just don't, dude. I wouldn't want to join WL if they try to lock me down. Like, that would suck, dude. I'm not trying to just not. This traveling thing is gonna be. I'm like addicted. I really want to go. I just want next time I travel internationally, I want to be like beast mode, Derek. I want to be like something you guys are like, holy shit, is that even a human being? Is that like a real man? It'll be like Super Shredder. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys ever watch like Ninja Turtles? If you guys don't know Ninja Turtles Super Shredder, YouTube that shit, Super Shredder. That's gonna be me. I want to just be tearing shit down and so massively pumped that you guys can't even fathom if it's a human being walking towards you. Where I'm like can't fit through doorways and shit. I'm gonna be that, right? What exercise do you recommend for press? Bench press? 1 minute countdown to Uncle John's Babard with Derek and his pin crashers. Have you ever tried pulled pork? Yeah. Who hasn't? Who do you got between Gennady, Levon, Michael, or Devin? All four of them, like a four-way mashup? Gennady's the man. Devin, he's the man. I don't know. Levon's a favorite. Super Shredder was Kevin Nash. All right, guys. Here we go. So I'm going to be ending the stream now. Uncle John's is up, you guys. So please, when you go over to Uncle John's, tell him I sent you. Tell me, just say we'll do this Big D Club. There we go. Everyone in the Big D Club. We'll start there for today, and we'll find a better name for it. So you guys go, everybody, Uncle John's chat. I'll go over there for a couple minutes and talk with you guys in the chat room. Everybody, shutting this thing down. Uncle John's arm wrestling show. Find him on YouTube. He's live right now. Everybody go over there. We're gonna storm him. I'm gonna storm with you. We're gonna storm the shit out of his chat room. Ending this right now. Love you guys. I'll be live on Sunday around noon. Thank you guys for watching. Please, I want to see you guys spam the chat, Uncle John's chat, that Big D sent you on over there. All right, guys. There's the link right there. There's the link in the chat. Everybody over there. Here we go. It's in the chat right here, you guys. Everybody click on this. I want to see everybody leaving my chat right now. Leave, leave, leave. Everybody go over there. Spam. Go, go, go. Jungle John's thing. Tell him I sent you. Love you guys, man. I'll talk to you later.